Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and thank you for taking the time to stop by and watch this video. I have a lot of background noise today because I'm outside, people are cutting their grass, my 2-year-old son is out here with me, and my dogs are running around the yard. So I apologize if any of that noise is distracting. But I wanted to bring you a quick video update of my last 1 month 1 palette and my Pan That palette, which is not my last, because I'm going to continue that until the end of the year. So let me start with my Pan That palette so that I can leave my 1 month 1 palette to explain to you why it is going to be my last. So my Pan That palette is the Stila Glitz and Glam palette. We all know, because I say it every video, this is definitely not my favorite palette, but I am finding ways to make it work thanks to some friends, some suggestions, and I think also thanks to getting further into the palette and finding that the pigmentation is a little bit better once you get further into the pans. Let me insert a picture of where I was at the last update. And this is where I am with this update. Significant changes. These 2 shades I have continued to use. I can't say that they're significant changes in those particular colors. However, I have expanded the pan in this shade here, and if you notice, I have actually hit pan on that purple shade, which was my goal for the month. I have not touched this one. These were the repress of the highlight and the blush together, but you will notice on the one, the repress, I have significant pan there, so I'm very, very happy about that. And my goal for this upcoming month is just to continue to expand pan on here, and I would like to hit side pan on both of these shadows here. Probably won't touch this in the coming month because they're pretty much the same, so I'm going to continue to work on this, and my goal is to hit side pan and actually use from here down or from here up. I want to use half of the product that's in this pan. I would like to get half of that used up. It is definitely getting thinner, so it should be easier to hit pan. Okay, now that was my Pan That palette. Let me show you my 1 month 1 palette. It's pretty dismal. I probably only use this palette twice, and even using it twice, I probably only used a couple of colors. This was my Naked 3. It was pretty much virginal when I started at the beginning of the month, and this is where we are now. Yep, not really any progress. I had so many shadows in other projects, which they're wrapping up, so it'll be a non-issue from here forward. But I also was on vacation, and my kids had strep throat, and 3 little kids with strep throat. It's crazy. I did not wear makeup for most of the month of June, so that's why I didn't really do a whole lot with this palette.
Did you get some water? It's okay. Don't walk in it though. Just move your chair over. There you go.
Okay, now here is the reason why I am not going to continue to do 1 month 1 palette. I have so many palettes, and devoting 1 month to 1 palette in theory is a good thing, but for me, I don't get to use other palettes that I've gotten recently that are completely untouched. I got a palette for my birthday in March. Haven't had a chance to touch it yet. I got 3 palettes for Mother's Day. Haven't touched them yet because I feel when I put a 1 month 1 palette in, that's the palette that I'm going to use for that month. That's the commitment that I have made for that month to use that palette. So if I delve into other palettes that aren't part of that 1 month 1 palette, I almost feel like I'm cheating, if you will. I mean, not really, but that's the mentality I have, is that I've committed to a palette, then I should stick to that palette. The only exception obviously being eyeshadows that I have put into another project. So that being said, I want to continue to shop my stash, if you will. I want to appreciate the palettes that I have, but I also don't want to be completely restricted. I still want to pan, I still want to do those kinds of things, but I also want to branch out and try new stuff. So I have a series coming up. This was my brain trust, if you will. I did kind of touch base with Amanda on it to see what she thought. She liked the idea. We decided we were going to do this kind of together, a new series, and then I felt like I wanted to add some people into the new series. I'm not going to go into all the details of the new series, but it is eyeshadow based, and it will be coming up on July 6th. There's about a half a dozen of us that are going to be doing this new series. It is not a panning project. It is just a shop your stash, use what you've got with a twist. So be on the lookout for that video coming up July 6th with some beautiful ladies here on YouTube and some on Instagram. But I just wanted to give you a reason why I am not going to do the 1 month 1 palette anymore. So that's why I've got a new series coming up that involves eyeshadow, and I really don't want those restrictions. So there you have it. So I definitely won't be picking a new palette for the month of July, because the second half of the year I am starting a new chapter, and I hope you stick around and take that journey with me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.